On the wing, Daniels. Brooks covering. That's good. Daniels has got his second bucket of the game to go. 8 seconds left in the first. Here's George. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games. You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, to get to any level of consistent performance, you've got to put the time in, and every player knows that. Some guys just take it to a different... level. And Freak certainly has shown that he's willing to come early and stay late. And you can see the fruit of that labor in his game.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. And it's Daniels in at the point. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Down low. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Hill kicks to Miles. Pick up by Hill. Miles the pass to Hill. Shot clock at 5. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Bulls leading by 4. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He had 20 points and was just an absolute force inside on defense, batting away shots every second he was on the floor. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game? So we've reached the end of the...
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there?
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. First.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Some great play by Paul George tonight. He's got 11 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good?
Chicago, Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for McDermott, and Daniels subbed in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Pacers, Mahimi comes in for John Lewis, and it's Ellison for C.J. Miles. And so in the game for the Pacers, Hill is out there with Paul George. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Ian Mahimi, and it's Hill in at the point guard position. Ellis against Butler. Passes to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. No good off the front iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's George finishing it off.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Some changes for Indiana. Stuckey comes in for Hill, and Brooks subbed in for Hill. For Indiana, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Dunleavy's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to George. Five to shoot. There's the pass to Ellis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Chicago ball.
The Bulls leading by 11. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. 1:56 left in the third quarter.
Move the ball.
The feed to Daniels. That's tipped. They get it back. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. And stolen by Freak. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Daniels is running. Here's Butler. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's Daniels, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. Second in blocks, third in fast break points, and they also showed up in the top 5 in team rebounds. That means everybody's doing their job on the boards. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And as you mentioned, so many blocks for them last year. Some highlight reel rejections in that mix over the course of the season. no doubt about it.
Brooks dishes to Mahinmi, and he gets it to go. Mahimi's got his second basket.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And Gibson kicks to Mirotic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Butler against Ellis. Puts up the baby hook and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Monte Ellis. The Bulls have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Garrett Temple has checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And so Butler nails both of them. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it to George. It's Ellis on the wing. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. And George, here we go. Rejected by Daniels. Look at that shot! Oh,